Hello, good friends, it's the Tri-King, and thank you for joining me for a year-long project of Fortune Street. And what do you think Fortune Street is? Well, it's a game I would say is a lot like Monopoly. That's all I'm going to say. You'll see how it all goes and everything. Anyways, I'm going to get it started right now. Gonna play alone. I don't have anybody else with me right now. And I will use my own file, which I have completed quite a long time ago. And I better get this wrist strap on before you throw me all in jail for it. And when you start Fortune Street, you're given the choice of starting it with easy rules or standard rules. In this video, I'm going to start with easy rules. And every rules has these kinds of features for it: the tutorial, the tour, a Wi-Fi connection, and free play mode. In these two videos I'm going to cover today, I will be just covering the tutorial section for each set of rules so that you can get a fresh start of how this game goes and everything. But I will quickly go over what everything is. Tour is just doing every single board with a set a character is already set in place and a certain goal to reach to unlock more boards. That's pretty much the main feature of the game. Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, where you can play against other Fortune Street players from around the world. I will be honest about this, that is something I have totally yet to experience because it just hasn't worked well for me, the Wi-Fi essence of it. But I'm always trying to get just regular friends of mine to play with it, but they just haven't had the time to do it. But it'll come at some point. Free play is actually something that I will be doing in this whole playthrough of the project. That's where I can actually set what characters I want to use, as well as set certain terms of each board. These are the changing room and the costume shop. The costume shop is where you can buy all kinds of costumes and all kinds of sets, pretty much worn by characters and other characters as well, just to look like a very cool person when you're playing on the boards. This is where you change into that particular costume. Display case, this is pretty much having a look at all the records achieved during my playthrough of this whole game. Options, yeah, I can configure the options. That's the save and quit option, I'm not going to cover that. I will be covering more in depth on all these towards the end of the project, and of course that won't be till like near the end of this year of 2014. So I'm just really stoked about getting this started. We'll go ahead and get the tutorial started for easy rules. Essentially, I'm just going to be showing off how the easy rules section of Fortune Street works. Let me get the volume turned up a little bit on there. So anyways, I hope you guys really look forward to all this, and especially with picture-in-picture. That is something I've been trying to do for quite a long time with Wii games, and I feel like I finally got the capability to do it on here. Anyways, let's get right to it. And yep, that is my me right there. Fortune Street, an action-adventure board game. Aim of the game to get rich quick. That sounds kind of cliche, but it's what has to be done. Be the first to ramp up your net worth to the target amount and romp your way back to the bank to clinch victory. In this game, you'll be up against Toad and Slime, which are pretty much signature characters from the Super Mario series and the Dragon Quest series, respectively. I'm not going to say signature because they are, they're more like the mascots of those series. That's how I would describe them in this game. Alright, let's roll. For the tutorial, the order of play will be me, Toad, then Slime. Practice board. Let's see what you need to do to win on this board. The target for your net worth is 5,000 gold. The first player to reach that amount and return to the bank will win. Also, if a single player goes bankrupt, the game ends and a winner will be declared. You go bankrupt when your net worth becomes 0. So yeah, when somebody goes bankrupt, the player with the highest net worth remaining in the game is declared the winner. Alright, let's get it started. Welcome to Fortune Street. Oh, whoops. At the bottom right of the screen is the Asset Info window. It shows all players' ready cash and net worth at a glance. Figure on the left hand is the ready cash. Right hand is the total of ready cash and property assets combined. In other words, net worth. First player to achieve a net worth of 5,000 gold or more and get back to the bank wins the game. Right now you need to know how to make gold. Collect all 4 suits around this board, particularly suits you find in a deck of cards, spade, heart, diamond, and club, and get back to the bank to receive a promotional bonus. The bonus starts off at about 500 gold and gets bigger each time you receive it. You can only pick up the suits by landing on or even passing over the squares. So yeah, essentially you don't have to land on them, just go ahead and go right through them if you can. But if you land on them, it can be a big bonus. So now you know the basics. Get out there and make your fortune. And I will be going first. And yeah, they give me the option to either roll, view the board, or do other things. If I hit the other, it'll let me see my individual overall standings, as well as target conditions. I can just review them again, like that. Then there's the other options. And they're pretty much the same options on the main menu of the game anyway. Game speed, I want it to go a blur because due to time constraints for recording stuff like this, I would much rather have it go really fast. Chat speed, I'm going to have no chat because that lengthens the video and everything. Wii Remote Grip, I'm just going to have it horizontal like this. If I had it vertical, that's fine too, but to me, horizontal just feels more natural. It's kind of like you're playing with an NES controller. Music and sound effects volumes, I have those up to the max. Go ahead and get out of that. And they give me the choice to abandon the game, but of course I'm not going to do that here. Alright, let's go ahead and roll. And yeah, we just get one 6-sided die. And I'm going to roll. I can either press 2 or shake it. I'm going to shake it for now. And I rolled a 2. Now I have the choice to go left or right. I can go to this shop and pay 80 gold for it. But I'm not going to do that because I would much rather pay for a more valuable shop, like this one for 180. So yeah, I'm going to stop here. This is a shop square, obviously. They're normally called properties in Monopoly, but they're called shops on Fortune Street. Shop squares are the key to making your fortune. Nobody owns the shop yet, so you can buy it by paying the shop's value in gold coins. Each time another player lands on one of my shops, he or she must pay your shop's prices to buy goods. That's pretty much where the Monopoly thing comes into play. So yeah, when I pay 180 gold to buy this shop, everyone who lands on the shop has to pay me 29 gold. That's the basic way of earning money through property. My ready cash will take a hit when I buy a shop, but the shop's value counts towards your net worth, so that figure will not drop. As long as your net worth stays above 0, you can't go bankrupt. So don't be afraid to splash out on shops rather than in them. Yes, I will buy this shop. That's what I've been wanting to do for quite a while. Anyway. And now it's Toad's turn. Let's see what he does. He rolls a 5. And goes down to a shop worth 210 gold. So if I land on his shop, I have to pay him 35. And Slime will go and he'll buy the one worth 80 gold. And it will cost 8 gold to buy for Slime. Alright, let's roll again. Roll a 6. I'm gonna go down here to this one big shop worth 390 gold. So yeah, somebody will have to pay me 74 if they land on it. Let's see if Toad gets a 3, and he will! Okay. So yep, there goes 74 gold to me. Toad landed on one of my shops. Price of goods there is 74 gold, so I take that amount from Toad. So yeah, for what Toad paid to me, that also adds to my net worth, not just the ready cash. Alright, let's go again. 6. And unfortunately I had to pay 8 gold to Slime. That's okay. 8 ain't too bad. But I am just, and I can also have the chance to buy another player's shop without their consent, if I'm willing to pay 5 times the shop's value. This is known as a forced buyout. But if you don't have ready cash available, you can't force anyone to do anything. Now I'm going to tell you my point on buying out shops. I would strongly advise not to buy out during like the first go-around of each board, or more like the first 2 go-arounds of each board, when you're trying to collect all the suits and get promotions. Because you don't want to be in such a big hole when it comes to net worth. So I would strongly advise not to buy it out, unless you feel really confident that you can put a ton of ownership into this shop and people will pay you big bucks for it. But I will not buy this out right now, it's just not worth it right now. And besides, I'm only 2 spaces away from the bank and getting my first promotion. And Toad just bought another shop right there, which is 1 gold more than mine, and I just got another 74 gold, this time from a Slime. Alright, what do I roll? 4. And yep, this is what happens when you collect every single suit and get back to the bank. Get a promotion. So yeah, I'm moving up to level 2. Your promotion comes with a pay packet too. It's a combination of basic salary, promotion bonus, and shop bonus. I don't know how they come up with these numbers and everything, but I don't really care how they come up with these numbers, but as long as it just gets bigger every time I get a promotion, that's just awesome with me. And I still have to move 2 more spaces, and I land on a shop that I already own. I landed on one of my own shops, so I can either choose to pay gold to expand it, or even expand another shop that I own, known as investing. That part of the game is pretty much like in Monopoly when you buy hotels for your properties. Or not really hotels, buying houses, and when you buy all those houses you can convert them into hotels. It's kind of like that. That's where the investing part into my own properties comes into play. The more capital you invest in the shops, the bigger they get and the higher the shop prices become. So invest like mad and take sackfuls of gold from your competitors. You'll notice there is an investment limit though that tells you the maximum amount of capital you can invest in each shop. And yes, I will spruce it up. I can choose to expand this one or even this one down here. But keep an eye on what the max capital price is though. I would have to pay 780 to expand it, but I don't have to pay all of that. I can just pay any amount I want, just up to that amount. I'm going to save this one for later and go ahead and expand this one to the fullest. So yeah, if you see right here, the value of the shop will go from 180 to 540. If somebody lands on that, they will have to pay 5 times the amount of 540 gold, instead of 5 times the amount of 180. So yeah, it's kind of like I screwed up their chances to buy it. Shop prices go up from 29 to 145. That's also going to make them really nervous to come here. And yeah, max capital down to 0. That's how much I'll have left. So I'll go ahead and expand it right now. So yeah, that shop is now worth 145 gold. My ready cash took a big hit, but I don't mind. My net worth is still the same. And I just pretty much made Toad pay big bucks to me. And I think I did the same to Slime, yeah. Oh. Poor guys, they pretty much had no choice when they rolled those particular numbers. And we'll go again. I roll 1. Yeah, we'll go ahead and... If you manage to acquire a row of 2 or more shops, the shops will mutually expand. That's another cool thing. The shop prices go up, of course, but so does the maximum capital you can invest in each shop, so it's a real winner. The more shops you can get together, the greater the effect. Don't miss your chance to get a whole train of shops and ride the gravy train home. Yes, I will buy this shop. So yeah, that's the coolest thing about easy rules. get a row of shops like this, and they will essentially double in value. Well, and Toad can finally get his promotion. And what time are we up to? 15 minutes. Okay, we're making good time. No. I'm hoping we get a chance to show off what it's like when you land on a suit square, because you do get something special for that. Alright. Can I get another one? Yes. If you manage to... yeah, same thing. Now I've got a row of 3 shops, and the shops are going to double again. But only this time, the one I just bought is actually going to quadruple. To make sure it goes in the same conjunction with whatever the other 2 were. So it's pretty much, when you have a row of 3 shops, the shop price is 4 times the original shop price. So it's not like the top 2 quadrupled, they just redoubled. The shop down at the bottom just had to like catch up to the value of the top 2. Am I gonna roll another one? No. But I can do an investment. $7.80 is what that will cost. That will cost $13.20, yeah. I could actually invest more capital into this one. And as a matter of fact, I think I'll go ahead and invest the max capital into this one. That one now costs 1,508 gold. So yeah, I might essentially screw somebody over, like Toad, if he gets a 6, and he will. I just actually... He lost a lot of his ready cash, and he has to sell a shop to make up for the lost funds. And he probably has to sell another shop, yeah. And whenever somebody has to sell away a shop, they have to put it up for auction. But I will try to buy it anyway. The shop price... yeah, I wish I could say whatever I want to buy for it, but that's just how it's gonna go right there. Slime wanted to try to buy it as well, but I will just go for whatever it is right now. I would say the worst thing about when you try to bid on a shop, you're still gonna lose the net worth it would be for like... come on, Slime, I want to buy this. I would lose 130 net worth because I'm paying 130 more than what the original shop price was. That's something to be careful about when you buy shops that are up for auction. But I got a commanding lead in terms of net worth, so I am not too worried about that. And remember that the goal is to get to 5,000 net worth. And I'm pretty sure I can reach that at the after my next go round of the board. And essentially, if Toad and Slime can land on more of those shops to help me. 4. Well, there's another shop for me. Yeah, same thing. I don't know if my next promotion is going to be big enough to get to 5,000 gold, but we'll just see what happens. So yeah, these shops are going to double in value. And there's only 2 shops left to buy on this board. It's just a matter of can somebody get to them, though. $150. It's kind of hard to see Slime fall backwards a little bit because you got those numbers covering him up. 6. And I'm going to land on my 1,500 shop. Unless the game ends right now with a huge promotion. And look at that! 888! Alright! My favorite numbers. Yeah, go ahead and stop here. How much capital can I pay in these? Let's go to this one. And I can only invest up to 999 gold per turn on each shop. I can't just invest more than that. I don't know why they set a limit for that, but I would say just to make it more fair. But I guess that's acceptable. And now that shop is worth 1,549 gold. Is Toad or Slime gonna land on it? Toad's not taking a chance. And this is what happens when you land on a suit square. You can get a card that's pretty much in the essence of chance and community chest from Monopoly. And yeah, here goes Slime. His card says, zoom over to any shop or vacant plot. He can go to any shop he wants. Particularly one that he owns, or any shop he wants that's already owned by somebody with a chance to buy it out. Well, at least now Slime has his own row of 2 shops. That's pretty much what he wanted to do. Okay. I still gotta make my way around this whole board if I'm gonna get a game-winning promotion. I'll go ahead and expand this one. And even though I'm only down to about 100 or so ready cash, 94, there's still plenty of game to go, and I can definitely make it through it. Somebody will pay me big bucks along the way. Maybe somebody like Slime. He'll go... Oh, he realizes that if he goes that way to the bank, he'll land on one of my shops that's worth over 1,500 gold. And he just gave me enough to actually get back to the bank and win. But I still have to keep that net worth above 5,000 gold to win. Better roll big numbers just to get back to the bank. And I would have the chance to buy this shop out. In other words, just claim it as my own, but I don't have enough ready cash for that. And that's okay. I just want to get back to the bank and win the game. And it looks like Toad actually helped me out a bit. Because if I land on the 98 and 16 spaces, I'll be fine. He can sell a shop back for 4 times its value. Will he do that? Yeah. So yeah, the shop that was worth 80 gold, he just got to 320 back. Which to me is really good for Slime. He deserves to have that much back. I will not buy this right now. Or, no, wait. Stop here, yeah, but I will not buy the shop. And Toad just keeps getting screwed by Slime. As well as myself. Let's see if Slime can hit the dagger right here. You can invest capital in any of your shops. So that card is essentially like the same as landing on your own space and getting the chance to invest capital in your shops. He just got a card that allowed him to do it without landing on one of his own spaces. Well, now I will be playing a card. I usually like to go on the top row. And when you make a row of cards, you can get a gold bonus and everything. But I'm just gonna go ahead and select this, and I get a free heart, but I already got the heart, so if you get a suit that you already got, you'll get a 100 gold bonus instead. And Toad is just losing more money every time. Too bad. Well, now Slime will make it back to the bank, and he couldn't quite land on one of my 1,500 gold spaces. Oh well. But at least he'll give me 70 more gold to end the game. Alright. Now we can win this game right here. Your net worth has reached the target amount and you've made it back to the bank. Winner! And that is how Fortune Street essentially works. The easy rules section of it. But there's still quite a lot to learn, as we're going to get into the standard rules section of the board play later on. And following the leader comes Slime in second and Toad in third place. And And yeah, there's a graph detailing how much I achieved throughout the whole game and everything. And look at Toad's, his just took a big dip, while mine just took a huge hike. And they give all kinds of statistics. I had 12 sales and only had to pay just twice to everybody. Toad didn't have a single sale, and he had to make 9 payments. Slime was pretty much even in terms of sales and payments. So good for him. And you've proven yourself on the practice board. Now it's time to give your hand at the real deal. Give tour mode a go. And yeah, that's essentially what I've already done when I first played this game about last year. And I already completed all the tour mode boards right there. Can't wait to show off these boards to you, but I'm not going to be showing the tour mode section of the boards. It's going to be more in the free play section. And yeah, suit yourself cards can stand in for any suits. Yeah. That's another thing that you'll see pretty much in board play. We didn't get to see it in the tutorial, but you'll see how it goes as we get into board play more. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this Easy Rules tutorial of Fortune Street. This has been the Tri-King, and I will see you all in the next video for the tutorial for Standard Rules. Have a great day, so long.